Right, welcome back in for another Film Room edition. This time for the Browns actually making their first free agency move outside of a trade. They made a signing happen officially with Cornelius Lucas, the swing tackle is how I'm going to label him, from the Commanders, who has been around the league for a while, since 2014, bounced around different organizations, has really settled in Washington of late. Little left tackle, little right tackle. Wanted to focus in on his 24 film to see what we think of it, if there's more here for him than just being a swing tackle. The grades, PFF, relatively strong, but we don't want to lean into that as the entire answer. So we want to open up the film, watch it, break it down, talk about his run strengths, talk about his pass strengths, and then watch where some of the issues happen. So, let's dig into the tape of Cornelius Lucas and see why the Browns are, interested in this 2-year, $10 million offer that they gave him, and whether he's going to have a bigger role than maybe we're anticipating. But I do think he is a perfect swing tackle for what they're looking for. A little run game action here, and again, I'll try to highlight him for you as often as I can. 78 here on the backside, and I highlight some of these wide zone plays because we know the Browns are going to be using them quite often. You're cutting off that backside 5, so he's down the line, able to move, right? A little older, he's in his mid-30s now. He's going to be 34 this year, but I was surprised at how well he's moving for his age. And a big part of when he was on the field, successful run game and pass game stuff Washington was able to put together. Little wildcat, little tackle over action here. So he is right tackle kind of aligned in this one, although it's a tackle over situation. So working a little double team here, climb to the second level, right? Get a man, climb to the linebacker, be a part of opening up that alley. It's good stuff. Right tackle here again, 78. We're going to look at sort of setting the edge in these wide zone schemes. You got to give your guy an indication if he's inside, if he's going to bounce it. You got to be able to hold that edge. Does a great job here of keeping his inside arm in the power position, getting that alley formed for his running back. And he does this stuff pretty well, man. He can play front side. He can play backside. Here's a good look at him again, this time on the backside, able to move down the line, obviously be a part of taking care of that initial double team, getting that movement in the A gap, and then climbing, reaching the next level, and being able to cut off a backside player as well. So I think, again, what you're looking for with this, what I'm looking for, he'll get coached up here the way he gets coached up here, but can he move? Can he get out in space still? Affected part of that. Can he be a double team player? Bloomgren's going to want his guys to double team. Can he get this done? Can he go from here? Can he climb? I wouldn't label him a mauler in the run game. I do think he's more position blocked than anything. He's got a real keen awareness on how to keep himself from getting rolled up on and stuff. So I don't think he's a finisher per se. You'll see here he gets hit with a little bit of a swim move at the point of attack, but he does a good job of not giving up on this play and keeping himself in a good position to finish and be able to seal that alley, because you see a lot of guys give up on that play at this moment right here, and this man gets the TFL, but he stays on, keeps that left side engaged, left arm wrapped in there and engaged, and just enough to get, where his running back has the space to fit up that alley. Here against Trey Hendrickson on the left side, playing left tackle, but we're going to work down the line. Great job, man, scooping this three tech and getting in the position he needs to be in. Now, his man, he's unable to kind of finish it because 63 here, his man, he's working to cut off is down the line and kind of body bumps him out of position. But, man, just getting there and cutting off that 3 is impressive, to be able to open up that initial alley, because if he doesn't, 95 has a real easy pathway to cutting that play off upon the cut, right? Again, left tackle here against the Giants. Let's watch this one. We got to take care of a linebacker downhill into the B. So he does a good job of step slide, body positioning, right? Let him run past the play. Keep yourself engaged. Don't give up on it. Be able to be there to cut it off once that linebacker redirects, and is a big part of that play pop. And you got to make sure that linebacker doesn't end up with a tackle for loss. Okay, 78 here again, left side. We're going to work to the outside. Right, we're doing a little more. I think we're going to bust into some pass pro now. I try to get as many third and long, time to throw, third and pass, second and pass, predictable situations. Just he's really nimble, man. I think for, again, the guy who's going to be 34, the feet are still good and the hands pack a punch. And I think he stays on balance really well. The anchor is good enough. And I think speed, again, everybody has a little bit of weakness. Speed is a little bit of a weakness for him. I think the turn the corner stuff, we'll watch all of his charted beats, pressures, and what they label as a beat in the pass protection game. This is one of them, right? So you're going to see him on the left side here. It's a high side. He's in position, but he's got to kind of keep working. And some of these really twitched up edge rushers, this is Kayvon Thibodeau, can give him a little bit of an issue at times on the high side. And again, this is the hardest part of playing tackle. No help, no chip help. You got to get there. You got to get set, and you got to be able to run a guy past the corner. Also understanding you're inside vulnerable. So there's a little bit of that that you have to be aware of and cognizant of. This is another rep. We're going up against a high side rush. You know, you got inside vulnerability, right? Because the back's going to be out to your side. So you got to be ready for that move inside. Get back outside for the spin move. Good enough, right? Successful rep. Left tackle here. I tried to get as many against the Browns as I could because you're getting Miles and Za'Darius as often as you can. This is just a straight bull rush from Za'Darius here on the left side. See how he does a good enough job anchoring that, right? Forward lean, forward weight, battles it. Great job holding down. This is against 95 on the left side here. That Myles Garrett guy is pretty good, right? Can we handle it? Good job getting the hands into the action, right? He does get some tight end chip help, but still have to be able to handle it after that, and is in a good position throughout the rep, right? Feet are good. Hands are active, right? No disconnection between the feet and the hands. And now down in the backed up portion of the field here against Miles one-on-one, you have no help. So can you get it done, right? Delivers a punch that pushes Garrett's upper portion back enough to then leverage him so that he can't turn the corner quick, right? That's just a great rep. This right here, this boom, deliver it, knock the upper torso off so that he can't turn that speed corner the way he wants to. A really good rep in one-on-one with one of the best in the NFL, right? He's going to be seeing him in practice now. Good look at that kick step, kick slide, great position, hands ready to punch again, striking into the upper portion to push the body back, handle that long arm. Miles is giving up under the chin, right? Anchors it. The left guard comes in and cleans it up. Rib shot there. But yeah, that's a nice job on that initial rep again against Miles here in a third and pass, right where you want to be. Miles tries to do what he likes to do, which gets so many guys get the long arm. He's going to sell the long arm into the rip under, right? And he's right in position to handle it. Well done. Against the Ravens now, so we get Vinoy on the left side here against him. Great kick step, clean, good balance, good position, inside vulnerable, and a little bull rush here, but he's, again, anchored into it. He's not losing too much ground. He's helping form the pocket the way that you like to see guys, right, when they're ready to, you know, be upfield and handle the edge, but then have to anchor against bull rush, right? There's a little inside vulnerable, but this is an example of not giving it up. Like, this isn't a clean inside win. He's got that shoulder turn so that Vinoy cannot get there in time. I mean, that's, like I said, there's some people that will label that as a pass beat, but that to me is not a beat situation. I think he handled that pretty well. And again, an example of not passively giving up the inside. Got to be proactive. Great job. Look at the punch here and what that punch does to the pass rush. You're going to do that little hop swipe on the arms. Well, that's fine. I'm going to beat you to it, deliver that hit, right? You got back help, but the punch is what I wanted to show you guys there. Again, left side, good clean position to handle this exchange, right? The D tackle's outside is a little twist stunt, handle it, pass it off, anchor against a bigger body. I mean, continue to be in the rep, throw him out of the pocket entirely and be a part of the solution there. You really like it. Again, left tackle rep here. Okay, clean. Like, I like the hands, man. It keeps the hands low, doesn't give a predictability to when he's going to punch, right where he needs to be, anchors it. Quarterback slides out of the pocket. Nice rep. Left tackle here. Again, on an island, no help. You get another one of those club swipe that you're going to see him try to knock down the hands, but his hands, man, are really good about dealing with that swipe move and kind of still being where he needs to be to anchor his spot, his role in the pocket protection formation. I think he just does a nice job keeping that unpredictable punch nature, right? Good job here, right? In where you need to be. And I think we're going to look at some of these that are labeled as pressures that he allowed. So they technically charting this as a pressure. You'd like to think the ball's out here. Okay, but he doesn't give up on the play, and I do still applaud that. There's not a quit in him that I've seen in previous left tackles for the Browns. I like how hard he plays through. This one's charted as a beat, but I don't have it labeled that way. Pretty good job of staying, sustaining, and being there on the inside move for that one entirely. I don't. Again, not all of these are ones that I agree with. Chip help, nice job handling that exchange. Pretty clean. Don't think that one was labeled as a beat. Back to right tackle now here.